Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, it's my favorite time of the week. It is Pet of the Week time, and we have Julie Schellhammer, Allen County Dog Warden, in with the most adorable dog. He is the sweetest, Julie.
He's very sweet. His name is Barney. He was an owner surrender. He's 2 years old, up to date on all of his vaccinations, and gets along great with the other dogs.
Yeah.
He's a little frightened in the shelter, all these barking dogs coming from a senior's home.
Right. That's a big change.
Big change.
Yeah.
But he's so sweet.
Yeah, when he came in there, he's just like, he was so gentle, you know, like he was just a gentle dog. And I can tell that this is the kind of dog that once he gets to know you, he's never going to leave your side. Like, he is full of love, and he's going to be like ready there.
Bond very well with someone and be the perfect pet.
Yeah.
He's only 2, but he's not super active. He's not, you know, crazy hyper or anything like that. He's
not at all.
He's a great little dog.
Yeah, so this dog, I think, would be really good for pretty much any family, whether it be young kids, older folk out there.
He seems to do well with everyone.
Yeah, so he's beautiful. I like his colors. He's got that chocolate in him with the black, and just a beautiful, beautiful, sweet dog. Now, what kind of dog do you think he is?
I think they told us he might be a Min Pin mix.
Okay.
Which, if he wasn't so frightened, he might be stand up and show you these nice long legs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but he's a nice size. He's not going to get any bigger. He's 2 years old. So
okay, so he's pretty much fully grown. He's not going to get bigger, so there's no surprises there, you know.
He hasn't missed any meals.
No. Yeah, but he is very lovely and just loving. So, yeah, so with a dog like this, you know, do you suggest anything special for a family that would want to adopt him? Because I'm sure there's going to be somebody that wants to adopt him.
Yeah, he's not super active. He might be different in a home environment than he is in the shelter or here, you know, things like that. But he's just a really nice, calm dog. So
yeah, he's a lap dog. He loves being on your lap. Like, look at that. If you're a snuggler with your pets, this might be the one for you.
Yeah, he's a great little boy.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if somebody is interested in this, Barney, you said was his name?
Barney.
Barney, I love that name. If someone is interested in Barney and they want to adopt him, he is ready to go, right?
He is ready to go. He was already neutered before he came in. He's up to date on vaccines. The owner took very good care of him. So we just need to come in, see if it's a good fit for your family. If you have another dog or children, you're welcome to bring those guys in and pick out a nice dog. We've got quite a few right now.
Yeah, and remember, I guess if you do come in to see Barney, that, you know, he might be shy like he is now because he's not in his normal environment, right?
Home environment is completely different than a barking shelter.
Right, exactly. Well, let's get him adopted. He is so sweet. Barney, I hope you do find a good home because you are lovely.
He'll find a great home. Just got to find the right family, and we'll get him out there and make sure he does well, and he can go home with somebody.
Exactly. Remind everyone your address again.
1165 Seraph Road, just off of Elm Street, and 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. And just get Barney at home.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in today. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Well, don't go away. We have more to be returned.
The Pools & More Christmas celebration is going on now, featuring a huge selection of pre-lit and unlit trees. Save on our unique collection of Christmas lights, decorations, trim, floral, and more. See the new EnduraGlow Christmas trees, the only tree sold with a 5-year light guarantee. And as always, we are the only store to service the trees we sell. So come to Pools & More. We're more than a store. We're a Christmas destination.
Ohio Means Jobs Student Employee of the Month brought to you by Ohio Means Jobs Allen County, where we are connecting area students with local opportunities.
Each month, these students are selected by our career consultants with the goal to highlight students on a career pathway working for local Allen County employers. Hear about these students' experiences at school and at work.
Join us and watch Ohio Means Jobs Allen County Student Employee of the Month on the first Wednesday of each month at 6 p.m.
At Jim Yarger's Body Shop, we're a winning team.
Working together to get you back in the game.
With over 40 years of experience, certified technicians, and the latest repair technology, we deliver precision right down to the perfect color match.
Clear communication, expert service, and attention to detail. That's how we score for you.
At Jim Yarger's Body Shop, we care and can do.
From kickoff to the final drive, we fix it right the first time.
For 250 years, America has depended on the courage of those who serve. They've defended our freedom and helped us become the nation we are today. At Wounded Warrior Project, we honor the past by building a better future for post-9/11 veterans, service members, and their families. They've given us their best. Join us in supporting them through the next 250 years of strength and resilience. Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/USA.
Donors Shoes is a nonprofit that lets you support students and teachers in your community and beyond. Learn more at donorsshoes.org.
Early childhood education through Head Start and Early Head Start is temporarily closing on Monday due to the government shutdown. Good morning and thanks for joining us on First Edition on this Tuesday. I'm Holly Gaiman.
And I'm Chris Schaefer. Now, poll question for today. Well, today is National Chocolate Day. And of course, with Halloween this week, we want to know what your favorite chocolate candy is. Now, according to Ranker.com, the top three are Twix, Kit Kat, and Snickers. And we want to know which one you like best. And we both
agree.
Snickers. It really satisfies. That's what they say. So, yeah, we picked Snickers first, then I think Kit Kat was our second, and then Twix was dead last.
Yeah. But maybe people like Twix out there. I don't know. Someone does if they're on top three.
They're all pretty good. So we want to know which one you like best. Let us know. Go to hometownstations.com/vote now. We'll check the results at the end of the show. But first, we're going to go to Holly for a look at the CUPE bus stop forecast. Holly.
Well, grab a jacket as you're heading on out. It's a little chilly, but we're going to warm up to 60 degrees today. It's about 40 to 41 degrees as you're heading out to school today with mostly sunny skies, a light wind out of the east. But the winds will be a little bit breezy today as they were yesterday. Looking at temperatures now, it's 40 in Lima, 39 in Van Wert, Findlay's at 41, Kenton 35, and let's go down to Sydney. They're at 43 degrees. As we look at our planner, lots of sunshine on tap for today. The winds out of the east to the northeast, and we should see a high temperature of about 60 degrees for today. So let's look at weather headlines. Lots of sunshine and nice today, but rain is coming, and it should be here by tomorrow night, and that means it could be a soggy trick or treat. But we'll look at the whole forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Holly. Well, the federal government shutdown has hit home for children and families in Head Start.
The West Ohio Community Action Partnership has announced that they will be suspending Head Start and Early Head Start programs effective November 3rd because their funding has run out. They are one of 6 agencies in the state that are facing the same situation because of the shutdown. This will impact 307 children in Allen County and nearly 80 workers. The federal funding not only provides pay for the staff, but it also provides breakfast and lunch for the kids.
We happen to be one of the unfortunate entities where our grant, our renewal grant starts 11/1. So we don't have a grant agreement or no funding. So as the shutdown continues, we would not have funding to be able to provide that program. We're going to work really hard this week to get resources for families and for our staff of local things that potentially could help with the situation.
Brunzaza, they are reaching out to the public for the help for the children and staff. Just contact them.
St. Mary's City Council is considering legislation to make a law requiring minors to wear helmets while riding a bicycle, electric bicycle, or any low-speed micromobility device. The legislation on its second reading went before council last night and now goes on for a third reading at the next meeting. St. Mary's Mayor Joe Hobart says complaints were received of kids not following traffic laws and being distracted as there's an increase in bike and e-bike usage. The mayor adds the city wants to take a proactive approach to keep St. Mary's kids safe.
As a city, our philosophy is we want to be proactive instead of reactive. We don't want somebody to get hit or killed on one of these devices and all of a sudden we jump into action. We want to be proactive. And so this is one of the reasons why we're starting to take steps to implement this process.
The city has proposed consequences for not wearing a helmet if the law passes. First offense would be a verbal warning, the second would be a monetary fine, and the third would be confiscation of the device by law enforcement for a period of time.
Well, you've probably turned on the heat by now, which also means that your energy costs started to rise. The Winter Crisis Program starts in November to help those who are income eligible to get assistance with their heating bills. The West Ohio Community Action Partnership is helping residents in Allen, Auglaize, and Mercer counties get signed up to help households that need heating assistance with electric, gas, or kerosene.
The purpose of the program is to keep people's heat on during the coldest months of the winter. So it's called a winter crisis program because the people who come to us for assistance during this time are either in disconnect or they have a disconnect notice, or they're running low on their heating fuel, or they need to establish new service, which includes a deposit and sometimes past due amounts owed, and we can help with those.
Residents in Allen, Auglaize, and Mercer counties can contact their local WOCAP offices to get an application for the Winter Crisis Program. People will also have to provide proof of income and citizenship to apply for assistance.
Well, Fat Jack's Pizza is supporting our amazing teachers and students through the Class of the Week photo contest, so send in a picture and description of your class.
Go to our website, hometownstations.com, and click on the contest tab to enter. Now, if your class wins, you pick up the pizza at any of the 3 Fat Jack's locations. Winners are announced here on First Edition every Friday.
Well, still to come on First Edition, President Trump meets with Japan's new prime minister.
And we'll meet a 97-year-old ice cream shop employee that's become a social media sensation. That story when we return.
It's the Class of the Week photo contest from Fat Jack's Pizza. Just go to the contest page at hometownstations.com. Submit a picture of your class for a chance to win.
This November, all month long, help us honor our hometown heroes. To show our gratitude, we want to feature photos of your favorite servicemen and women on Your News Now, First Edition and Noon Edition. Submit your photos at hometownstations.com today and join us in celebrating those who make our hometowns great. Hometown Heroes, your stories on Your News Now.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, but thanks to Skyrizi and clearer skin, I'm all in. With Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
With Skyrizi, nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your dermatologist about Skyrizi today. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Looking to elevate your career? The University of Northwestern Ohio's online MBA program is your gateway to success. UNOH's innovative learning, expert faculty, and 100% online format make earning your MBA convenient and flexible. With a competitive price of just $450 per credit hour, UNOH's MBA program is one of Ohio's most affordable. Plus, you can graduate in as little as 18 months. Unlock your potential with an MBA degree from UNOH.
Join the Lima Symphony Orchestra Saturday, November 8th at 7:30 p.m. at the Lima Civic Center for Vivaldi's Four Seasons. Violinist Geneva Lewis takes center stage in a program of vivid musical storytelling, from Nokotula and Guinyama's primal message to the breathtaking natural beauty of Vivaldi's Four Seasons. The evening concludes with Mozart's Symphony No. 40, a masterpiece of timeless emotion. Tickets are available now at limasymphony.com.
President Trump has kicked off a busy day in Japan by meeting the country's new prime minister. Trump praised Japan's first female prime minister and emphasized the strong U.S.-Japan alliance during their meeting. Prime Minister Takachi, in turn, highlighted their shared interest and announced gifts to the U.S. Trump is seeking $550 billion in Japanese investment as part of a trade agreement. Both leaders signed agreements to strengthen their alliance and secure critical minerals. The president plans to visit South Korea next for the APEC summit. Well, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent confirmed the names of 5 candidates to replace Jerome Powell as the chair of the powerful Fed Reserve next year. The names suggest that no matter who is picked, there will likely be big changes coming to the Federal Reserve next year. Bessent, who is leading the search for Powell's replacement, last month published extensive criticisms of the Fed and some of its policies as pursued from the great financial crisis of 2029 to the pandemic. Well, a 97-year-old man with a love for ice cream has taken the internet by storm, gaining more than 20 million views on videos posted of him on TikTok. Sam Reed has more.
I'm an old-time Irish guy.
97-year-old Papa Jim.
I was young once. Now I'm young at heart.
Months ago, Jim Gallagher's granddaughter, who's friends with Kim, took him from his assisted living center and brought him here for a tasty treat.
And I said, I'd like to come back here.
From there, he became a familiar face.
I meet a lot of nice young ladies. That's why I like to come here. Is that your father-in-law or your husband?
And now whenever he has the opportunity, he's here, happily lending a helping hand.
They pay me an ice cream.
He's always smiling and not afraid to speak his mind.
Well, you're a nice young lady.
No hitting on the women. Which is why within the last few weeks, he's become a social media sensation.
I'm doing the best I can.
Papa Jim particularly has taken TikTok by storm, melting the hearts of millions.
20 million views. Papa Jim, yeah.
Hilltop Creamery is where I take my dates. And they all love
He promotes products and offers the inside scoop. He's an avid taste tester. And those on the internet, though he doesn't really understand, can't get enough of him.
What more do you want?
People love Papa Jim, and he's experienced, he's wise, he's 97.
His newfound fame has brought in customers from all over.
I had a couple today that came from Ohio that were on a road trip that only came here to meet Papa Jim.
But it's his kind coworkers, he says, and their zest for life that has made everything so much fun.
Somebody that worked here gave me the shirt. They said to me, "You're too old for this place." I said, "I know it." Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, really. Is there such a thing as being too old? If he wants to work and help him out, why not?
He's also a big flirt.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah, what he said, he takes his dates there, and that girl was like, lady was saying, "I'm not a date. No, I'm not a date." Poor guy. He's trying. Ice cream, that could get lots of dates.
Doing the best he can.
Yeah, really, doing the best he can. I'm going to do the best I can with the weather, too. We'll see that after the break.
Don't miss Tool Fest Tuesday, October 28th at Findlay Village Hardware. Buy more, save more with Milwaukee and DeWalt. Plus, get an extra 10% off on all power tools. Join us at Tool Fest Tuesday, October 28th at Findlay Village Hardware.
We get it. Not anything or anyone is going to distract you from the game. But the game's over the second you're behind the wheel. Phones down. It's the law. We get it. Not anything or anyone is going to distract you from the game. But the game's over the second you're behind the wheel. Phones down. It's the law.
It's time to indulge your favorite fall treat, pumpkin pie. Enjoy a slice for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. Or bring home a whole pie to share with your family and friends. Find yours today at CUPE East, West, and downtown.
Blurry vision, struggling to enjoy life's moments. At Spectrum Eye Care, we're here to bring clarity back into your life.
We take care of all types of cataracts. We've been taking care of patients for decades. We want to make sure that you're optimized and taken care of to our best ability. We use the latest technology, intraocular lenses, to replace your cataract. So we provide you both the kindness and compassion to give you the best care possible.
Schedule your consultation today.
First Edition Weather is brought to you by Allen Davis Insurance Agency. For auto, home, life, total farm protection, and more, Allen Davis is your solutions provider.
Grab that light jacket as you head on out. You'll need it this morning, maybe later this afternoon too, but we're in store for a pretty typical fall day. 40 degrees here at the Allen County Airport. We've got 39 in Delphus, Ottawa at 39, Wapak is at 39 also. Now we are still dry, but we're sandwiched in between two systems. The one down in the Tennessee Valley is now moving off to the Mid-Atlantic states, and this is the one that we're watching here. It's a low and a cold front, and that's going to bring us a chance of showers late Wednesday and into the day on Thursday. Let's zoom in closer, and you can see It was pretty clear out there. We're expected to see quite a bit of sunshine, a nice day. Winds out of the north to the northeast. Right now, they're out of the east at 12 miles per hour at the Allen County Airport, 10 in Van Wert. We could see them a little bit on the gusty side today, much like yesterday. Some wind gusts up to 20, 25 miles per hour, but we're going to see a lot of sunshine, and we'll see this in our planner by 9 o'clock. Sunny skies, 43. We warm up to 53 by lunchtime. By 3 o'clock, still lots of sunshine, and our temperature 59. Our high today about 60 degrees, which is a little bit above average, but it's pretty average day today for fall. 58 the average high, 40 the average low, and that's where we pretty much are at for today. So just a nice, pleasant fall day for Ohio. High pressure is still dominating for today. That's why we're seeing the clear skies and the mostly sunny skies, but it's moving up towards the New England area, allowing this system to move on in. By tomorrow, we'll see increasing clouds, and this system will brew and move on up, and by the evening Wednesday, we'll start to see the shower activity already. Throughout the day, Thursday, showers are likely. We hope to get the shower activity, most of it out by Thursday night, because that's when trick-or-treat is in our area. So let's look at Skycast, and we're going to start with Wednesday. By the afternoon, you see increasing clouds, 10:30, 11, the shower activity moving through. By Thursday morning, showers, and even in the afternoon and early evening, the showers begin to taper off. So we'll dry out by Friday. 60 the high today, sunny skies, a little bit breezy. 38 the low tonight, mostly clear skies and those winds out of the east. Tomorrow, mostly sunny to start the day. We'll see increasing clouds throughout the afternoon, our high 57. Looking to the 7-day extended forecast, we see showers on Thursday. Friday, we begin to dry out. We're going to see nice weather, but behind this system, temperatures are much cooler. We're going to be below average as our highs in the lower 50s. Nice dry weekend, but you're going to need the sweatshirts and stuff because it's going to be a little bit cold.
Yes, it is. All right, well, now turn to sports.
With the highlights, here's Adam Solomon.
From Metzger Financial Services, offering a complete, comprehensive review of your financial portfolio. This is Your News Now Sports.
Good morning and welcome to Your News Now Sports, and welcome to the first round of the high school football playoffs. Week 11, 26 of our West Central Ohio schools made the cut. Top 4 teams in each region have the week off. The top 8, they're at home. In Division 1, Findlay will have a bye as the 3 seed in Region 2. Division 2, Lima Senior will host Cincinnati-Aiken. While Wapakoneta finished as the 2 seed in Division 3's Region 10, they have a first round bye. Shawnee is the 7 seed and will face Parma Heights' Holy Name at Shawnee Stadium. The St. Mary's Rough Riders did just enough to get a home game. They'll face Copley. And in Division 4, Bath at 8-2 is the 4 seed and will rest this week. Division 5 we go. 10-0 Liberty Benton is 5th and Region 18 and will host Delta, while Stewart's Indian Lake Lakers have a bye in Region 20. Division 6 we get busy. 10-0 Paulding has a bye in Region 22. Tenora gets in as the 12 seed. Bluffton hosts Western Reserve, and Patrick Henry welcomes in Cary. Region 24 Coldwater and Anna will host Covington and Cincinnati Deer Park respectively. In Division 7, Region 26 saw every bye week go to a West Central Ohio school. Lima Central Catholic, North Baltimore, Lipstick, and Columbus Grove. One of 2 local against local matchups. Arlington travels to Pandora Gilboa. That was a 24-14 win for the Rockets in early September. Marion Locals, the 1 seed yet again. St. Henry will join them, taking the week off at 2. Elsewhere in Region 28, Fort Recovery and New Bremen hit the road. And our other local against local, Minster, goes to Lehman Catholic at Sydney Memorial Stadium. We'll have full coverage on football Friday night. Well, it was a season to remember for Ottawa Glandorf tennis star Maggie Schmidbush. The Titans senior capped off her career on the court with a trip to the state tournament. And on top of an already impressive resume on the court, Schmidbush is just as dominant in the classroom, carrying a 4.0 GPA. So it's no surprise that our Tony Quach shines the spotlight on her as our newest McDonald's Scholar Athlete of the Week.
The McDonald's Scholar Athlete of the Week is brought to you by the Lewis Family McDonald's Restaurants. I'm loving it.
Over the last probably 12 months, she's put so much time into tennis all summer long. She was on court probably 2 to 4 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week. She dedicated herself to the sport, and she's really exceeded.
Exceeding expectations is exactly what Ottawa Glandorf senior Maggie Schmidbush has done. The tennis standout's hard work led her to her first state tournament run.
It's something that I've been working for ever since I was a freshman. It was a big dream of mine, and I've grown both on the court physically and mentally. Was working all summer, especially over the off season, to make that run, and it meant the world to me.
She's been to districts the last 2 years, and this year, her goal was to get past that hump and get to state. Like I said, she put the work in. It meant, it means a lot to me as her coach and as her dad, to see the work that she's put in to come to fruition and to meet her goals. So it was very special.
Off the tennis court, Maggie stays busy. On top of cheerleading, Titan senior works hard in the classroom, boasting a 4.0 GPA.
What really comes to mind is her meticulous work. She studies all the time, and I don't know if people realize how much Maggie is involved in. She is involved in so much, so she has to be very, very organized. With all of the things that she's involved in, she never misses a beat. She gets everything done, and she is analytical in her work, which I really appreciate, especially in the sciences.
And after high school, Maggie plans to continue her tennis career at Ohio Northern while pursuing a nursing degree.
My dad's a nurse, and I was able to see how that whole process works, and I've been lucky enough to be surrounded by it my whole life, and I got to job shadow last year, and I just loved it. I loved the whole atmosphere.
Beyond the victories and tournaments, Maggie Schmidt-Busch will remember the encouragement she's received and hopes to give it back someday.
I'm definitely going to take away all the support. Just everyone has been so supportive, and that is really something that I want to be able to carry on in my life and hopefully come back to here one day and be one of those community members that are being supportive to our athletes.
Maggie Schmidt-Busch, our McDonald's Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Finally, former North Carolina Tar Heels head coach Mike Roberts has been named the new head coach for the Grand Lake Mariners. Check our website and social media for more details on his incredible resume. I'll see you tonight.
Have you still not called Buckeye Roofing? Don't put it off any longer. You can still have your new roof installed this fall.
Pets are our best friends through life's journey, and losing that unconditional love is devastating. We want to help you preserve the memory of your beloved pet through our pet cremation services. Childs Lehman Funeral and Cremation Services, a family dedicated to service since 1928.
Most dog owners are responsible. Wouldn't you agree, Hank?
I agree, Tiger.
But sometimes the unthinkable can happen, and a dog can cause serious injuries. If you or your loved one have been injured by a dog, call 937-222-2222 and let the Tiger fight for you.
Quality Mechanical Services, your Lennox Premier Heating and Air Conditioning contractor.
I'm having problems with my heating and AC.
We're on our way.
When you need help fast, call Quality Mechanical Services, your Lennox Premier Heating and Air Conditioning contractor.
Now for a look at some upcoming events of community interest. Area residents have the opportunity to sign up for a free turkey. October 28th and 29th are the dates, and the Air Force Community School is the place. Health Partners of West Central Ohio and the Emerging Leaders Group are holding a food giveaway and healthy eating event October 29th in Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Park. Hours are 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Greater Christ Temple is holding a Timothy Generation Harvest Fest October 29th. Hours are 6 to 8 p.m. The public's invited to a Halloween party October 30th at the Air Force Community School. Hours are 5 to 7. A trunk or treat is planned at One Church Lima October 31st. A costume contest, games, and food will be available from 6 to 8. And a free coat giveaway is planned for November 1st at the Neighborhood Relief Thrift Store on Elida Road. Hours are 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
This message brought to you by Synovus Lima Refinery.
Today's Health First, brought to you by Lima Memorial, home of the newest robot and guidance systems that enable us to perform your spine and brain surgery with unmatched precision.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Heart disease remains one of the leading causes of death for both men and women. Well, today we're joined by Dr. Arabpour from Lima Memorial's Heart and Vascular Institute. He's going to discuss an important tool that can help detect heart disease early, cardiac calcium scoring. So thank you so much for being here, Doctor.
Thank you for having me, Chris.
Yeah, so Doctor, can you explain what cardiac calcium scoring actually is?
Calcium score is a very efficient, non-invasive, and very cost-effective test in order to determine the presence of a calcium within the arteries of the heart. When the blockages are developed, one of the components of the blockages is calcium, and if the calcium presence is detected, the severity of it can easily equate the likelihood of having significant blockage within the artery. So diagnosing it early on is very important in order to identify those at risk, and perhaps through immediate test treatment or lifestyle modification, we can hopefully prevent a heart attack.
Yeah, so I'm sure that's why this test is such a valuable tool in preventing heart disease, right?
Absolutely. The nice thing about it is, Chris, this is non-invasive. This is a very quick test, takes 5 to 10 minutes, and frankly, very, very cost effective. I mean, less than $100 would be able to give you your likelihood of having a significant coronary artery disease. And then based on that, we could decide what the next step would be.
Okay, so who should consider maybe getting a cardiac calcium score?
Very good. Anybody within the ages of 40 and 70 typically would be a candidate for this test, but I highly recommend that for those who have also some additional risk factors, being diabetes, smoking, a strong family history of coronary artery disease, or those with a very high cholesterol or blood pressure issues. Those are the prime individuals to be utilizing a calcium score. The ones that we don't often recommend, and we don't think that the test would offer anything, is those who have had established coronary artery disease, those who have a bypass surgery, those who have had previous stenting. This test would not really offer them a whole lot of information because they've already been established as having a coronary artery disease.
Right, so for those that are getting this done, what do the results of the test mean for the patients?
The test results comes back in terms of a score, and scores are dedicated to every individual artery within the heart. Depending on whether it's low, intermediate, or high category or high-risk patient, then we geared in the whole entire process afterward into areas. One would be, do we need additional testing in order to diagnose those that are at immediate risk? And this could be something as like a stress test. And then the second part, which in my opinion is far more important, is to identify those who are at risk, identify their risk factors, and modify those. So even if today nothing needs to be done, perhaps 10 years or 5 years down the road, they don't end up having face a more serious consequence.
Yeah, so how can someone schedule a cardiac calcium score at Lima Memorial?
This is very simple. We have streamlined that almost to the point that no doctor orders is needed. All they got to do is just call the radiology and express interest in getting this test done. There will be a schedule. This test often will be done within a day or two. Takes 5 to 10 minutes. The results are often available on the same day on a patient's portal. And the patient can then decide if they need to see their family doctor or even need to see a cardiologist. They can follow up from there. If they do need to see a cardiologist, with us having a same-day cardiac testing, a simple phone call to our office often grant them a same-day cardiology evaluation where one of my team members or myself will sit down, go over the results, explain to them what they mean and what the next course of action would be.
Wow, that's fantastic. So, Doctor, I really appreciate you coming on today. Thank you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
All right, well, don't go away because we have more to return.